The fans just want to know, Ross, what is Penn State in your mind getting in Michael? You've worked with him, and he seems, you watch the tape of him, he seems like a pretty special athlete for his size.
Yeah, truly unique athlete. I mean, I think we have, maybe 15,000 kids signed up at Go Big Recruiting, and I've been doing this since 2007, right when I retired from the NFL. I can't ever remember seeing a high school offensive line recruit that's that athletic. I can't remember seeing a high school offensive line recruit that was dunking in games, dunking on kids in games, which is one reason why University of Alabama said he could play defense there if he wanted to, because they run a 3-4 defense, kind of like the Steelers, Brett Kiesel, Aaron Smith type of player. But even his freshman video, after his dad first introduced me to him, I watched his freshman video. His ability to run his feet at the second level, he gets on a linebacker, it is over. He is going to stay attached, run that guy everywhere. That's what makes him truly unique, because that's the difference between a good player and a great player, is making those blocks. Because that's going to spring somebody at Penn State, the difference between a 5-yard run and a 55-yard run.
What's realistic for a kid that's not even started his senior year in high school? How do you project him as far as maybe him being able to impact the Penn State program?
His high school coach has done an excellent job with him. I couldn't believe how good his technique was as a freshman. And really everybody you've talked to couldn't believe every time that they've seen him at camp one-on-one how advanced he already is. I don't often say this, but I think he'd have a very good chance to play early if they wanted to do that. Now, I think he's going to have to gain some weight. My guess is he'll probably be 285, 290, by the time he gets there. That would give him a chance. I think if you're Penn State, you probably want to redshirt him and give him a year to develop, get used to the college game, and then play. But I'd be surprised if he's not in the mix to contribute in some way as a redshirt freshman. I think his video's more impressive than the guys they brought in this year, and I like the guys they brought in this year. I like Ryan Bates quite a bit. I like Sterling Jenkins, but I think Michael's a little bit more advanced in terms of pass blocking and with his feet at this stage than those two guys. I think that Penn State is extremely fortunate that a kid like Michael happens to be in the state. I mean, he's one of the top 5 offensive line recruits in the country. He's got a great chance to be a 5-star recruit when it's all said and done. The opportunity for him to be in the state of Pennsylvania obviously gave them a leg up and gave them an opportunity that otherwise, who knows what would have happened if he didn't reside in Pennsylvania. So yes, the fact that he's got this type of rare ability. I mean, look, I don't know, I played in the NFL 7 years. I don't know many offensive linemen that can dunk. I really don't. I don't know many that have his feet. Yeah, never was able to dunk in my life. So I don't know many guys that have that kind of ability. And so yeah, I think for Penn State, this is exactly what they were hoping for, exactly what the doctor ordered, and they're very fortunate that he was in state. But you know what? They got him. He could have gone anywhere he wanted to. He could have gone to Stanford or Duke or Michigan or Ohio State. He chose to go to Penn State. These are exactly the type of kids they have to get. They have to. Penn State wants to get back to the glory days. They have to get kids like Michal Menet.